The Road Not Taken. The Road Not Taken is a poem by Robert Frost. The poem tells us about how one has to make choices in their life. One day, the poet came across two paths and has to pick one of them after realizing he cannot walk both. He chose the second one, hoping he could walk the first one another time. Stanza 1. Two roads diverge in a yellow wood, and sorry, I could not travel both. And be one traveller, long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. Stanza 1 is talking about how the traveller, a person who is in a yellow wood, has two roads in front of him. He looked as far as he could and felt sorry because he couldn't travel both. Stanza 2. None took the other just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear, though as for that the passing there had warned them nearly about the same. Stanza 2 tells us how the poet observed the second road just as he did with the first road. The second road was grassy and wanted someone to walk on it, though the travelers who were there before the poet had walked on the road same as the different travelers who had been there. Stanza 3. And both that morning equally lay. In leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day. Yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. Stanza 3 tells how both the road looked the same because leaves had fallen on them and no one had stepped on these leaves. The poet decided to choose the second road and left the first one for another day, but he doubted if he would ever come back. Stanza 4. I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less travelled by, and that has made all the difference. Stanza 4 tells us how the poet is expressing with a sigh. After years and years later, he would be telling us the choice he took was less likely to be chosen by others, but the choice he took had shaped his life. Word meanings in this poem: roads, life choices; yellow wood, life's journey; traveler, a person; wanted where, wanted someone to walk on it; passing there, travelers; trodden black, to be walked on; diverge, to be separated. Thank you for watching today's video.